Time now for your JCTV Daily News Update with the latest in news.
Adopted by Stutsman County as part of its wind farm zoning ordinance last spring.
Covering your local weather.
Monday will start to cool off, but there is no snow in the weekend forecast.
And the latest in Jimmy athletics.
Rantapud dribbles to the right wing. Now on the corner right side, Variano 3. Got it!
For your JCTV Daily News Update, here's Rhonni LaCroix.
Good evening, Jamestown. This is your JCTV Nightly News Update. I'm Rhonni LaCroix. In state news, the Associated Press reports that relatives and church officials say a Fargo man is believed dead in the Haiti earthquake. Ben Larson, his wife Renee, and his cousin traveled to Haiti about 2 weeks ago, serving as teachers with the Evangelical Lutheran Church. The building they were in collapsed in Tuesday's magnitude 7 earthquake. His wife and cousin got out, but Ben Larson did not. His body was not immediately recovered. Family friend Corinne Dennis says Larson was known for his compassion. Scott Mellon with First Lutheran Church says Larson was in Haiti doing what he loved, helping those less fortunate than himself. In local news, last week North Dakota Tourism announced its new campaign, I Am Legendary, Are You? It is intended to personalize the state's old slogan, I Am Legendary. The campaign would include the development of new print and broadcast advertisements, a new website, and new travel and recreational guides for the Peace Garden State. Jamestown tourism will not be affected by this new campaign because it is considered local tourism and is funded through city lodging and restaurant taxes, as well as grant money from the Jamestown Stutsman Development Corporation. However, Jamestown Tourism Administrative Assistant Allison Succo did say the local tourism will sometimes look at what the state has come up with and will try to incorporate their ideas. It is first week back after a much-needed 3-week winter holiday break here at Jamestown College. With the students and faculty back, there are also a few events. The Jamestown College Convocational Committee is hosting scholar and performer Charles Everett Pace for a Martin Luther King Jr. Day program, Monday at 7:30 p.m. in the Ryland Fine Arts Center Denell Auditorium. The event is free and open to the public. Pace connects with his audience using first-person characterizations of historical figures, including abolitionist Frederick Douglass, activist Malcolm X, writer Langston Hughes, and scholar activist W.E.B. Du Bois. He has performed and conducted workshops across the United States and around the world. Pace's research area is the anthropology of performance, experience, and visual communication. He has undergraduate and graduate degrees from the University of Texas at Austin and Purdue University, West Lafayette. Surprisingly, the weather has warmed up and it doesn't look like it will be getting drastically colder anytime soon. Today was high around 36 degrees and partly cloudy. Tomorrow expect the exact same with temperatures reaching high 30s. Sunday will start to cool off though with a high of 30 degrees. And for those dreaded Mondays, it will be even colder, dropping back down to the low 20s. Although the weather is cold and the sun will be shining all weekend, and don't expect snow flurries until Wednesday. Jimmy Sports, both men and women's basketball teams headed down I-94 and got ready for the biggest game of the season versus Valley City State University last night. The men's team suffered a 90 to 83 point loss. The women's team lost 71 to 54. John Peabody led the Jimmies in scoring with 22 points. CJ Peters had another double-double, chipping in 14 points and 16 rebounds. Hans Hogue also had a good showing, going for 14 points. The main problem for the Jimmies was Class B sensation Calvin Kraft. The Castleton native went for 38 points versus the Jimmies and shot 60% during the game. Kraft made 8 3-pointers during his hot streak. The loss forces of the men's team into a 3-way tie for second place. The women's team had a rough night of shooting. The ladies only connected on 26% of their shots. The women's team also struggled to defend the 3-pointer. Valley City averaged 60% shooting from beyond the arc. The loss didn't cause the women's team to drop in their regular season DAC standings. The ladies are still currently in first place. Sporting events taking place tomorrow include the men and women's indoor track and field teams traveling to Bemidji, Minnesota for the Super 8 Invitational tomorrow. Wrestling will also be away in Dickinson for the Blue Hawk Open. That is it for your Friday news update. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Rhonni LaCroix, connecting the campus with the community. Have a great weekend, Jamestown.